up? Let's get weird. It's your boy, Tommy G, here with the conclusion of the most depressing weekend of my sports life that carried all the way into Wednesday as the Yankees. I don't even know if I could talk about this. It's so ridiculous what just happened last night. I blame Bill Rupp. Tommy G went to the game on game 4. I said I was going to turn the tide. I came out there. We dropped an 11 spot. Turn the whole series around. Bill Rupp goes. I pass the torch, pass the baton backwards. Get it, Bill. Take it. Carry it. Bill Rupp goes to the game last night. Biggest embarrassing loss in playoff history. So, Bill, you can lead because this is all your fault.
Dodgers. Listen, it was 5-0. I was there to help the Yankees win. That's all I could do.
You failed.
I could get them a 5-run lead. That's my magic.
You failed.
Then I remembered that no team in World Series history has ever been down 3-0 and forced a game 6. So another year tacked on to that. No team has ever been down 3-0 and forced a game 6. So that remains to be true. The Yankees didn't have the team to do it. Tommy's all over the managing aspect and everything else, and I'm all over the defense and the base running. And again, last night, you could say what you want about the coaching, but the defense and the base running was not there. The defense in that inning was completely awful. Started off with Judge dropping the ball in center, and then I'm sitting on the third base line about 20 rows up, and Volpe makes the dumbest play I've ever seen in my life. Somehow tries to throw it around the runner as hard as he can and expects Jazz to miraculously pick the ball out of the air. Don't know what he was thinking. It was awful. Mental mistakes up and down the order. So Tommy was right and I was right. Yankees need to make changes next year, but they're not going to start with Boone, Tommy.
They're not. I know they're not. Listen, my one chance was when we missed the playoffs. And for those of you that don't know, I'm assuming most of you aren't fucking new here. I am the president, founder, and captain, first adopter of the Fire Aaron Boone. I actually said we should have fired him in his first year, in his first week, when he walked Donaldson. Hoffman, you remember. This was 2018. I was at another company. I was still at Elite back then. And he walked Donaldson, who had a bum shoulder, to pitch to a smoking hot Justin Smoke on the Toronto Blue Jays. And Smoke rocketed one off the wall. And I went, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And that was the moment when I was out on him. And 6 years later, I've been saying the same thing. Now, listen, I'm a fucking retarded, degenerate fan. So, of course, my heart's going to supersede my head, and I'm still going to think maybe there's a prayer that we can win a World Series in spite of him. But I said we will never win a World Series with Aaron Boone. You can get to the playoffs with a monkey as the manager. You could literally have no manager, and the Yankees can get to the playoffs. We will never win a World Series with him because every big game, whether it's the Astros in years past, whether it's the Dodgers this year, every big game where two teams are evenly matched. The Yankees are never evenly matched with anyone. I don't care what anyone says about their talent. When you're going against the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians, and you got Glaber, Judge, Soto, Jazz, Stanton, Volpe, no one can bang with that except the Dodgers, except the Astros, except these teams in years past. Once there's an even matchup, we're dead. We're down 2-0 because Boone will blow 2 games. And I think, Bill, this series was over. Game 1, you came on the show and gave the stat. The team that wins game 1 wins 23 of 29 World Series or whatever it is. We were on the road. We weren't even expecting to win that game. We were like, let's keep it close. Let's try and steal one in L.A. Next thing you know, we got 2 chances to win it. He brings in fucking Clay Holmes at the wrong time and blows the game. He brings in Nestor fucking Cortez, who hasn't pitched in 6 weeks in the biggest spot of the season. He fucking doesn't start the 8th inning with Luke Weaver, instead starts it with Canely and then brings Luke Weaver in after the lead is blown. That was it. Because I think if the Yankees win game 1 of that series, Bill, that they are free rolling game 2. right? No pressure, nothing. The Dodgers are now in panic mode. We've seen the Dodgers get tight. We've seen them fall apart. We know LA fans are just like New York fans, where they quit on their team and start bashing them on the radio and the media. I think the Yankees would have won game 1 and 2 if they won game 1. But worst case scenario, we would have been coming back home with home field advantage. And Aaron Boone
you missed the biggest part
cost
of that.
us everything.
Garrett Cole getting taken out.
Garrett Cole get pulled 88 pitches.
They let him go 115 last night.
And then last night he can go 115. I mean, dude, listen, I have a list in my phone that I could fucking read off to you on what Aaron Boone did wrong. And Bill, I do agree with you, and then we'll get to Zab and Hoffman here. Bill, I do agree with you as far as the base running and mental mistakes. And even last night in the game, Bill, you were at the game. You couldn't see it. Zab and Hoffman, you probably saw it on the broadcast. When they were saying how Soto was 1 foot off the bag when Judge was up. Why? How are you going to get to third on a single? No one's picking you off. No one's throwing at you. You're not going anywhere. He's standing a foot off the bag and not taking a secondary lead. That's coaching. Our bad base running is coaching. Bill, we've been screaming about the third base coach for fucking a year and a half. That's coaching. When you're looking at fucking sending Stanton the other day, that's coaching. When you're looking at the secondary leads, that's coaching. When you're looking at bad coaches, this is why I say the fielding errors and the mental lapses aren't the players, because bad coaches have teams that do that. Mike McCarthy, perfect example, Hoff, now I'll kick to you. Mike McCarthy is a bad coach. He's a horrible coach who has had nothing but amazing teams. The Aaron Rodgers prime Packers, the Dallas Cowboys, right? He's had nothing but stars on his teams in weak divisions usually, and he won a Super Bowl and has gotten to the playoffs a bunch in spite of himself. They get there in spite of him because they have the highest payrolls and the best players. But what do the Cowboys and Mike McCarthy teams lead the league in every single year, no matter which team it is?
Penalties. They're the most undisciplined team in the whole league.
Because those are mental mistakes. And they're always what? False starts, right? They're not
always false starts.
They're not pass interference. It's false start, too many men on the field, delay of game, right? That's what, because they're not mentally tough, because they don't work on the mental side of sports. The Aaron Boone teams are not mentally tough. They do not train the mental side of the game. They do not coach the mental side of the game. The fact that he didn't go out there on the mound last night, Hoff, and go give Cole a breather in the middle of a meltdown, maybe go out to the mound, calm the motherfucker down. They didn't. It took the infielders to go to the mound at 5-5. Right before the Freeman at bat, we should have been like, all right, timeout, and go out there and calm them the fuck down, Hoff. But listen, bad coaches have teams that play bad defense, make base running errors, and make bad decisions. And that's enough to make sure you don't win a World Series.
You nailed it. That's it. That's all you can say. There's not much more you can say. You nailed it right on the head.
I mean it's Zab. I don't know how much, Zab, you're a little more.
Nothing to really change, Tommy. I mean,
no, nothing's going to change.
Mendoza was Boone's bench coach, and Mendoza was there before Boone, and then Mendoza goes on and becomes the Mets coach, and basically I think was coach of the year.
But when it came down to decisions in the playoffs, he made some really bad ones.
But
he's good at motivating a team. That's the thing. He's at least a motivator, right? Joe Torre was really good with the players and terrible at the game management. People don't realize that. Torre was terrible at game management, but he had Don Zimmer.
I told you the Yankees have nobody in the clubhouse who's vocal besides Rizzo.
And Rizzo's the guy I told you we needed back.
And Aaron Judge didn't make any speeches as the captain, did nothing for the team. He should be ashamed of himself. I don't care if you're fucking 0 for 100. You still got to step up there. That's why you have the C on you. You're the captain of the Yankees. And without making any speeches, letting Rizzo do everything is ridiculous. And A-Rod nailed it on the fan the other day when he said that when he was struggling in the playoffs, he could go to Reggie Jackson.
Well, not Reggie Jackson.
Not
you
Reggie
mean
Jackson.
as a coach?
Yeah.
Right.
He could go to Reggie. He could go to all these guys, Yogi Berra, people who were in the clubhouse working for the Yankees, staying in the clubhouse, telling them what they're doing wrong. Nobody was telling Judge what he was doing wrong.
And let me stop you there.
What was happening.
All right, let me show you. So,
Judge.
all right. So this, you can see at the top of this, that says Sunday there. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that says Sunday? If not, you just have to trust me. So on Sunday, I was going to tweet it out, and I never did. I don't know why. I sent this around to my whole friend base. Hoffman, you got it. Bill, you got it. This was Aaron Judge's
those dick pics on the bottom.
No, they're not. They're all pictures of Judge. I already checked. But you're a creepy pervert for looking. So this was Judge's 3 strikeouts in the same game. There was number 1. Notice his foot. That's the wrong way. There was number 1. There was number 2. There was number 3. That's the same game. Okay? Then I went and looked at Judge's 3 extra base hits in the playoffs. That was his first home run. Look at the foot. See, notice on the last one, there's a separation. This one, foot's even with the back foot. That's his other home run. Foot's in front of the back foot. That's his double. Hold on, where was it? The double is the same. Maybe now you get to a dick. Maybe now you get to a dick pic.
One swipe
But yeah, we're one swipe away from fucking
He was fucking swiping
from the hammer. Take my word for it. The double was the same. But so then yesterday, I've been screaming this for fucking days. Yesterday, on the broadcast, everyone goes about the revelation that they closed Judge's stance going into the game yesterday. Bill, you didn't hear it. You were there. Hoffman and Zab, did you hear that? They went into 3 minutes on how they closed Judge's stance, and now he's not pulling off. How the fuck do I know from my couch a week and a half ago that that's what they need to do? And not one coach thought to do that. Stanton. You know, you guys always say Stanton whisperer, right? I always get Stanton. Because I just look at his feet. If he's stepping forward, he's going to homer. If he's stepping back, he's going to strike out. And that goes on for 2 weeks because no one fixes these guys. That's coaching. We have no coaching. Zab.
Yeah, I mean, speaking on the feet, I mean, it's the same thing I taught high school kids when I coached high school ball and my 8-year-old son. When you step out, you pull your head, you're going to strike out every single time. It's just basic.
They used to put a bucket down, Zab. That's why it's called stepping in the bucket. When I was little, we had a bucket. And if you stepped left, you kicked the bucket over. That's why they call it stepping in the bucket. Basic middle school shit. How old were the kids you were teaching, Zab?
I taught high school baseball. So
16-year-olds, 15-year-olds.
Yeah, 8-year-olds.
8 and 14-year-olds are taught this, but it took the Yankees till game 5.
Yeah, it's basic knowledge. You need to step right back at the pitcher. You drive the ball right towards,
Especially with Judge's power to right.
Well, so what changes next year? What's the Yankee outfield?
Nothing.
Nothing's going to change.
Nothing changes ever. This is why I boycotted them 2-3 years ago. The only reason I pulled the boycott this year is because you finally brought lefties in. And I was so excited because lefties may be able to offset them.
Now what changes?
Nothing. We do the same thing next year.
So
we go to the playoffs.
Where is Jazz playing next year?
I mean, listen. There's free agency. You don't know. You don't know who anyone is. The Yankees need to. Hold on. I'm telling you, Bill. There's no point in talking about it because we need to find out if Soto's going to be here. That's number one. Is Soto going to be here? So let me ask you guys that. Let me start with the guys who haven't talked much. Hold on.
Regardless of Soto,
let's follow a path for the show, Bill.
Okay,
Hoffman, is Soto going to be here next year?
I would hope so, but I really didn't like the way he sounded.
I didn't like anything I saw. I didn't like him sitting out there for an extra 10 minutes. That was the first time I've been nervous.
Me and you were big with those interviews, and that was
Zab is
and even Judge talking about it too was kind of like he's not coming back.
Yeah, Zab.
I look at that it's the end of the season. Depends how much money they throw.
Now they're going to have to compete with their offer.
If they throw a bigger contract than anybody else, he's going to stay. So
yeah. Well, no, I still don't think they need to throw bigger than anyone else. But I think now they're not going to get the discount after the dysfunctional shit. What I mean. After him seeing how dysfunctional this team is and how fucking lack of leadership there is, I would leave. I wouldn't have left ever for the last 2 months. After this shit, I'd be like, fuck this. This is beyond fixable. This is a mess. Bill?
Well, I mean, it depends where Jazz is going to. So if you
doesn't matter. Soto comes first. I'm going in order.
You put Jazz in center, you put Judge back in right, and
Bill, that has nothing to do with the question.
And you put Dominguez in left. That's probably what's going to happen.
Bill, we're not asking that. We're asking if Soto's
not going to get. I already said they're not getting Soto.
Okay, that's your answer then.
Our outfield is Judge, Jazz, and Dominguez. That's our outfield for next year.
I still think he's coming back.
Then we have Stanton in DH, and now we need a first baseman, a second baseman, and a third baseman.
Listen, I hate talking about this stuff. You love talking about it. You do it on Rupp and Rackets. The reason I hate talking about this stuff, because none of it matters in 2 months. Because there's going to be free agency. Cedric Mullins is going to be on a team. Santander is going to be on the team. Soto's off the team. Jazz is there's too much moving parts to talk about who's playing where next year. It's irrelevant conversation for guys like ESPN. For right now, the questions are, is Soto coming back? Yes or no? Bill says 100% no, right?
No, because they already have an outfield.
Hoffman, what's your percentage?
I'm going to say 65% he comes back right now.
All right. Zab?
I'll say 65, 70, yeah.
Uncle Danny's not a Met. Take that down. There's no way.
Good day.
He's not going to the Mets.
Everybody's going to be a Met according to
No one's going to the Mets, dude. If anywhere, he's going to the Dodgers or the Phillies. Not going to Mets. So I say 85%. I say 85% Soto's back. Hoffman, write this down for when Bill says he called it 6 months from now, that Bill says 100% gone.
And if Uncle Stevie offers him $800
He will, and he won't be there.
Be the Met.
It won't be a Met. No way he'll be a Met. He may go somewhere else, but he won't be a Met. He'll never be a Met. He was never going to be a Met.
We'll see.
We'll see. So, but now the question is, what do they need? You don't know. I mean, like, shit, where's Chisholm going to play? That's one of the keys. He's going to stay at third. He's been great at third. The bottom line is what the Yankees need is a center fielder. That's what the Yankees need. They need a center fielder. They need like a Cedric Mullins type. I'm not saying him. I'm just saying a Kiermaier type. Someone who's not expensive, can play amazing defense, is a lefty who could take advantage of the short porch, bat eighth in the lineup, and have some speed. Maybe ninth and steal some bases. That's what they need in center. Someone who can cover all the ground. They need to move Judge back to right because Judge can't fucking move out there. He's a disaster in the outfield. We've been saying it all year, and he drops fucking regular pop-up. You move Judge to right. He'll be great in right field because it's a short porch. He's got a cannon, and there's this much ground to cover because the fence is so close. You move Soto back to left. You're going to have a hole in left field. That Soto's not going to be great out there. You can have a hole in one spot as long as you got a center fielder and a right fielder who can cover ground. Jazz stays at third. Volpe's great at short. You probably need to go get a first baseman. Rizzo can't be your everyday first baseman at his age, but he needs to stay on the team. You go get an elite first baseman, and Glaber's earned his spot back in second, but he's got to be on his ass all year. He was too good in the playoffs to let go.
Where do you put Dominguez?
Dominguez will be out there rotating in the outfield. You'll rotate in Stanton and all those guys. That's what it's going to be. Dominguez hasn't done anything to prove that he belongs out there right now.
You got to give him a shot.
You're going to give him. You're going to give him a shot. Bill, the Yankees are hurt every day.
I'm telling you what the outfield is. It's going to be Judge, Jazz.
It's not going to be Jazz. You need to make room. You put Dominguez in center then.
No, and then we're going to get Bregman to play third, and then we need a first baseman.
All right, well, that's all. We got to wait months for that because according to you, the Mets are going to get everybody. So the Mets will have Bregman, and the Mets will have Soto, and the Mets will have Santander.
Yeah.
All right, so that's why there's no point in talking about it. But as of right now, Dominguez is your center fielder. But you need to bring a Kiermaier, a Cedric Mullins, something like that in also to play platoon in there and play defensively at the end of games. Anyway, Yankees are a disaster. What a fucking joke. We actually smashed on these playoffs, believe it or not. Very rare that the Yankees lose 4 out of 5 games, and I smash. But I had fucking Kike hits, runs, RBIs every game. I think he hit it every game. Stanton I had for a home run and 2+ hits, runs, RBI. I think he hit it every game but one, the one I was at. No, we smashed all the props. We hedged the Yankees in the one game. We won the Yankees in the other game. Last night obviously sucked. A lot of people had some hedges in. I didn't. I didn't even think I needed to. That inning fell apart so fast, I didn't even have time to hedge. By the time I looked up, I'm like, it's tied. So that was stupid, but we could have hedged that. But we had a great playoff run, that's for sure. Yesterday, across the board, college football, we had a great day. I hit 2 max bets, lost 1 because of a knee injury, but hit a plus 350 on the rushing touchdown every quarter, and hit the 200+ rushing, and hit 2 touchdowns for Stewart. Didn't do great on the drives to start the game. We were trying to do each drive because mayhem. Crushed college football. Yesterday in hockey, I won 8 units. I'm 5-1 plus 13 units my last 6 hockey bets. And D-Rock and Zab, you guys been killing it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
like we're absolutely slaying hockey. Hoff killed basketball yesterday?
Dominated basketball yesterday.
I was like 500. I didn't do great in it, but
the only thing I
I'm
didn't
not the
win
NBA guy.
I didn't win LeBron because they got blown out, and I didn't win like a fucking full slate parlay. That was it.
Yeah, and then so really we're killing it across the board. Yeah. It's just a matter of no baseball now, but guess what? We lose baseball. We're all sad. Moment of silence.
College basketball starts on Monday. Look at Tommy.
Whoop-you-do.
It's
Come
fucking
on, Bill.
time. I mean, Bill, seriously, just kill yourself.
What did he do?
What about, Hoffman's dreams coming to reality?
We have literally the single best college basketball handicapper in the United States of America. We run a sports betting company trying to encourage people to sign up, and you yell whoop-de-doo for college basketball.
Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo. We
I hate college
dominate.
Dominate. Until the tournament.
Well, we like money here, Bill. We like money here.
I love money, but
You're the bracket champion. You're the defending bracket champion.
I hate the first month when they play teams.
I hate you shitting on anything new at this company. Dude, Bill's an NPC. Bill was put here to destroy us. Bill was put here to destroy 4 Deep from the inside.
Then, like UNC versus Hoffman University.
Those are the easiest games to bet.
Oh, it was so
Bill,
bad.
we have one. Bill, we literally have one of the
spreads are
best
like
teams.
-80.
Bill, one of the
He
best
doesn't
teams
get
is
it.
down the road from you. We're going to be going to games.
He doesn't get it, dude. He doesn't get it.
Rutgers
Yeah,
is
dude, he
right
says
there,
the same
baby.
thing, and he'll be betting fucking every game every Saturday, like he always. He's a plant. He's a plant from the Action Network or something, and he came in here to try and destroy us. That's all Bill's doing here. We could fucking say we're starting a Bill Rupp promotion, and everyone who buys a Bill Rupp fucking pin is gonna fucking get $5, and he'll shit on Bill Rupp. That's how fucking negative this piece of shit is.
Dylan Harper, he's gonna want to go to Rutgers too with me.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, I can't wait. College basketball starting next week, so my life gets very hard, very fast as far as research, but very profitable. So I think we're up 800 units in the last 4 years in college basketball. I think that's the number. Right. I think it's 390 in the last 2. So
I like that. I just don't like watching it.
You don't have to watch it, Bill. You just put the bets in like you always do. When you call me, Bill's calling me at 6:30 every fucking Tuesday. Hey, who am I taking?
Who wants to watch like?
You don't have to watch it. Watch something else.
Hey, I'm going to Las Vegas.
I watch every second of every game.
Tech versus fucking Alcorn.
You don't know anything.
Alcorn State.
Fucking Danny's retarded.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. All right.
Shoot
Thanks,
me
Bill.
now.
Good job, Bill.
Trust
me. If there was someone I could shoot, it would be you.
Unalive me.
I would love to. I wish you'd do it yourself.
What's the first?
Let's move. All right, no, shut up. Let's move over to what? I don't. Bill, who cares?
I want to know.
Want to know what?
What's the first game?
Not that. Who knows? It's fucking next week.
Didn't they just open it?
I'm studying teams, not fucking matchups.
Open it with like
who's the first game? Who fucking cares?
They used to have Midnight Madness.
I'll let you know on Sunday.
Midnight Madness, that was weeks ago.
Oh my God, Bill is so stupid.
God, see, that's something I like.
Stupid. Bill, no one caters to you. No one, not one league in America gives a fuck what you like. Who's the first games? It's fucking.
Not one league gives a fuck about what anyone likes.
All right, so stop saying I like this.
I'll tell you what the first game is.
It's probably the first game's probably like fucking UConn versus fucking Santa Ana State.
Bill,
it's over.
IU Columbus versus IUPUI.
There you go. Let's go. Let's go.
Best game of the year.
Let's go. That's all I want.
There's going to be a grand total of 18 people in this thing.
That's all I want. Give me that fucking Jacksonville State Santa Clara games. That's what I want.
The next game after that, Bill, is Oglethorpe versus Middle Tennessee.
Let's go. 11 a.m., dude. By the way.
Oglethorpe is from a movie.
That should be your name, Oglethorpe. Your name should be Oglethorpe. By the way, Hoffman, remember that team we were betting, Brooklyn? In the fucking
doesn't have a gym anymore.
What did I call that? The something from hell.
It's like the high school gym from hell.
No, it was like the graveyard from hell or something. But dude, there was a huge edge on that team. Whenever that team played at home, because they had fucking garbage bags behind the baskets.
Yeah, and they shut the school down.
They shut the school down, but we fucking we cleaned up on St. Francis of Brooklyn.
Yeah,
like,
Brooklyn
destroyed it. I forget what it was. Something in there. If anyone in the chat remembers. By the way, Danny, bias spelt with an E, you fucking ape.
They might have had like 4 grand.
Danny's heavy in the comments.
Bye, folks. That should have a comma. Bye, folks.
I think that's it. Home court from hell.
Was it
Home court from hell?
No, it was something else.
Anybody know what movie Oglethorpe is from?
No, but that should be your name. Yeah. So, all right, let's get to some other topics. What else we got going on in the world of sports? We have a football game tonight that we need to dig into because I'm going to tell you this. If you're betting the Texans tonight, good fucking luck. This is the single craziest line movement I've ever seen. You literally started with the Texans as a favorite. There's 90% of the country is on the Texans. Why the fuck are the Jets a 2.5-point favorite in this game? Why? We'll go into the props. We'll break down the whole game in a little bit. But we got to start off. What the fuck is up with this line? I was done with the Jets 2 weeks ago, right? I still threw them in a parlay last night on the last week
You're
on the
really
money
not
line.
betting on the Jets tonight, are you?
Oh, I'm all in on the Jets.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I will bet Bill's even all in on the Jets. That's how fucked up this line is. Hoffman, this line is the most fucked up line in the world. I don't want to bet the Jets. I want the Jets to end the season with 2 wins and get a top pick. I think they suck. I'm out. I checked out when they lost 2 weeks ago. You got to bet the Jets tonight, Bill.
I've been telling you since day one when they signed Rodgers that it was the worst move ever, and your whole organization.
Yes, yeah, we got it. You got it. We got it.
You're the only one.
We got it. We've gone through it 10
bet
shows.
you last year.
You tell hold on. You tell me all the time. How come when you're wrong, I keep pounding you for weeks? Okay, you got your got. That's it.
About tonight's game, and then I bet you this year on under 9.5.
Wow,
What?
what's this? It's Bill. This kid Bill's on a Vicodin or something.
Tonight is the worst line I've ever seen in my life. How the fuck are the Jets favored now plus 2.5 when McAfee just said on there
-2.5.
Yeah, -2.5. When McAfee just said that 88% of the money
McAfee doesn't need to say it. I'm looking at it. It's
is on the
89.3.
Texans.
Yeah.
How?
McAfee just read it like I am. Yeah.
Well, what's that to do with anything?
Well, McAfee doesn't know what percentage on a line.
What do you mean? He just fucking told you.
Someone told it to
He
him.
doesn't fucking know.
He works for ESPN. They give you a sheet.
Stop shitting on McAfee.
Oh,
my
you
friend.
stop. You stop.
No, you stop.
Bill, don't even start. Don't even joke like
No,
this.
you do it.
All right.
Oh, no way.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you
He
even fucking
just
joke like
told
that.
Me that it was 88.
So, by the way, love McAfee, hate Bill Rupp. Yeah. So
You
McAfee said.
that McAfee didn't tell me.
I'm
So
saying
then-
McAfee doesn't study line movements.
How the fuck do you know?
Because I know him and I watch his show every day.
You don't know. You don't know shit.
All right, go on, Bill.
He was the one who told
Go,
me.
Bill! Go! Finish your
I'm done.
statement.
That's
That's
it.
it? Are you betting the Jets? Do you want to finish with who you're betting? You fucking retard? Or you just want to ramble and not give a pick?
I'm not betting.
You didn't give a pick.
I'm not betting inside.
Yeah, okay.
It's too fucked up.
You're not betting the Jets?
No,
I think you're the only one betting the Jets.
Everyone should be betting the Jets.
I'm losing my voice because I was yelling yesterday, and you're making me yell even more.
Good. I'm going to keep you yelling so you shut up. How dare you try?
Homeless shelter from hell? Was that
Yes, that was it. That was it. A homeless shelter from hell.
There we go.
I'm
That's
That
telling
was
you,
it. That was
me
it.
I didn't see what I saw.
Oh, listen. How dare you? Bill tries to build a wall, but don't you dare. You know I worship McAfee. Don't you dare.
You
try to
just
build
said
a
he
wall.
didn't say it.
You said McAfee told you. I said, man, it's public information. McAfee didn't make it up. It's fucking out there. We're all looking at it. 86%, 89%.
You said he didn't know.
You said McAfee just told you. You're a handicapper. You should be looking at that.
I know what he knows.
You should be looking. I want to know what you know. You should be looking at that. You should know
I
that.
just told you what he told me.
He told me like he called him.
How do you know he didn't?
Well, he's dressed up as a big fucking stupid panda right now, so who cares what he's saying?
Oh, that'd be so hot wearing that the whole show. My God.
The thing off.
Yeah. Listen, you should be dressed up as Son Hoffman. You seem like King Halloween.
No, I don't do it.
Really? I mean, I fucking fuck Halloween, but you Hoffman? Bill, wouldn't you picture Hoffman being like Halloween King?
No.
Running into work, talking to all the girls as he's in his little
Anybody who
fucking
dresses up is a
a
weirdo.
bunny rabbit costume or something,
You're
hopping
all
around.
weirdos. Anybody who dresses up is a weirdo.
No, that's not true. But
Yes, it is.
no, it isn't. You're a
Unless
fucking weirdo.
you're
You were debating dressing up the other day.
Yeah, to get
But
laid.
that was for the sex. Adam.
You're still.
Well, guess what? If you're 45 and you need to put on a costume to get laid, you got bigger problems than the weirdos.
Hey, that's true.
Yeah. Here's how I get laid. Yo, be here in an hour.
I know
That's how I get laid at 45.
I need to have the sex, so I had to dress up, but I didn't dress up. So I didn't get the sex.
Yeah, I mean, if you still got to wear, what are you, a Furby? What are you, what do they call those weird people that dress up in costumes and fuck each other?
I don't know. You tell me. You know about it.
Obviously, I don't. I don't know the name.
Obviously, you know about it if you heard about it.
Of course, I've heard about it. I'm a very cultured man, Bill.
Weirdo.
I know all about the pedos and the weirdos. I got to study them to protect my future children.
You know way too much.
I do. I know Biden was eating baby's feet all last night while you were at the Yankee game.
Weird, dude.
Yeah,
He really was. He ate
like 3 children last night.
Put that whole foot in his mouth.
But 3 times. I went to the store today and I got a push pop because I hadn't seen a push pop in like 20 years, and it's actually like 85 degrees out. I got a push pop. That was Biden with the fucking baby's foot was a push pop.
You were like, how the fuck, dude?
Yeah, dude, it was so hard. I bent the fucking straw. I'm like, how did I used to do this? I'm too strong now, I guess, where you like break it when you go and do it.
Yeah.
So the game tonight, listen, Zab, what do you think of this line? We're going to go into the breakdown of it shortly, but what do you think of the line? The line's crazy.
When I saw the line initially and it was Houston -2, I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
I thought that was too low.
That should have been -5, right?
Yeah, that's
this is
kind
the
of where I
weirdest
was leaning.
NFL line of years.
Yeah, and
Years.
then I started going down, and then I saw it flip, and I'm like, this is messed
Once it crossed through 0, I went all in Jets.
There's no quarterback out. There's no quarterback out of the game.
No. Listen, we know who's in. We know who's out. We know Nico's out. We know Diggs is out. We know Lazard's out. Those are the main key players. Zab will go through it.
Move it 5 points.
No. That's what I'm saying. It's the line. It's a trap. I mean, you
moved for the Jets with 88% on the other side.
Yep. That's what we talk about all the time that Bill hates when I talk about it, but it's the most important thing in my betting analysis. When you see 90% of the people on one side and the line bucking that and going into the eye of the storm back the other direction, especially when it crosses through 0. Yeah. If this was college basketball, this would be the system of all system plays in the world. 2-6 home team versus a ranked road favorite coming through 0 with 90% on the top. Like, this is literally like,
that happens
take my money. It happens all the time in college, but it doesn't happen like you said in the NFL.
This is
not the NFL.
Yeah, no, it does. That's what makes it crazy. That this is literally what everyone bets, dude. This move. Let me just explain this to you guys. This type of move, when you factor in all the outside circumstances, including a couple things I didn't mention to you, if it happens on a college football or college basketball game, this is actually about an 80% chance success rate. Literally that high. And you need to be 58% to fucking make a living doing this. When you're betting conference tournament play in college basketball and you see a ranked road team against a terrible sub-500 record home team on the road, coming off a short week or a back-to-back or any type of situation like that, including travel, going to the home team, and the home team is favored and the line's moving up with everyone on the other side, that hits it like 80%. They don't happen that often.
You usually see it on a Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, they don't happen often. So when you
tell me last week not to give out the process, just give out the bet.
Bill, no one can fucking track that.
Trust the process.
They're gonna because the only way 99% of these people get their numbers, Bill, is by watching McAfee telling them. So I'm good.
You said don't tell the process.
Bill, I've given my process, and no one can mirror my process. No one can do it.
All right.
The 3 most important features I never give out. No one can mirror my process.
Tommy.
No, you also have to educate, Bill. Give away.
You're
a one-trick pony. You can't give away your trick.
Pony.
I got 1 T-shirt on today. One T-shirt. So I mean, listen, I'm slamming the Jets. I don't give a fuck.
You wearing Bill's pants?
What's it? Nah, I got jeans on. Oh shit! My head just.
400 degrees outside.
Bill's pants today. I should put them on right now, though.
So out.
It is nice out there today.
So all right, let's move to some sports we're going to give some bets out on, and then we'll get back to the NFL. I got to unhook my wires here. So why don't we go to NBA, Hoffman and Bill?
NBA. Killed it last night. The Knicks, they dominated. Let's see.
Yeah,
there's only 4 games tonight, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
I kind of like Durant tonight. for King of the Court, I'm going to go with Durant for King of the Court. It's probably going to be him or Giannis tonight. Luka's all fucked
All right,
up.
let me start off the right way for
I am
NBA.
on.
Let me start for NBA. So we got 4 games tonight. We got the Bucks playing the Grizzlies, Bucks -6. We got the Rockets +6.5 against the Mavericks on the road. We got the Spurs +2.5 against the Jazz on the road. And we got the Clippers +4.5 against the Suns at home. Some big line movements, some big money movements on these games. Boys, let's start it off. Are there any sides you guys like to start?
The Suns. I like the Suns.
Suns, let me see what I'm on. I'm on.
Clippers,
All right, dude, I'm on the other side of that, Huff.
Your system's on the other side of that?
Yeah, I'm on the other
That's
side.
just lean. That's just lean. I'm looking more at props tonight. I'm probably not going to bet.
Yeah,
sides.
I'm on the other side of that one. I'm on the other side of the Grizzlies too. I like the Bucks -6. So
Yeah,
I have a small play on the Bucks -6 and the Clippers +4.5. By the way, the system was popping early last night. I mean, if you hedge those, you got to hedge these guys. Like, we had teams. I had the Magic up fucking 20.
Magic were up by 20 and then blew it.
And fucking lost. We had another one. I forget who the other one was. Charlotte was up by like 30 and
Up by
didn't
like
cover
35,
a point.
yeah.
But yeah, you got to hedge these guys. NBA is fucking totally rigged sport. But yeah, I like the Rocket. No, I don't like the Rockets. I like the Bucks a tiny bit, and I like the Clippers a tiny bit tonight. Clippers +4.5, Bucks -6.
Yeah, the
I'm
Bucks.
on Klay Thompson tonight. Over 13.5, 14.5. Some places 13.5. I think Klay goes off tonight, so I'm going to be on him, and I'm going to ladder him up to like 20, 25.
All right.
I'm going to be on Durant tonight, and I'm going to have a same game parlay for that Suns Clippers game. But sign up for that.
And I also kind of like Kyrie. I might be on Kyrie also.
Yeah, Kyrie should have a good game today. Luka's a little banged up, so Kyrie's going to take the lead, I think, tonight.
Yeah, so I'm going to definitely doing Klay, and I might do Kyrie. I have to wait a little bit to see, but definitely Klay.
All right. And then King of the Court, you said who? Durant?
I'm going to go with Durant tonight. Yeah, over 36.5 points, rebounds, assists.
All right. All right. Zab, you doing any NBA or no?
I hate that sport. I'm from Pittsburgh, man.
NBA is the worst sport. I love when people shit on college sports and then watch the NBA. Like NBA, like we put bets out for it, and you guys do a great job with it. I don't.
So much
Zab,
better.
Oh no, it's such a worse sport to watch. So horrible to watch.
So much better than college basketball.
College basketball is better.
College basketball is better.
The NBA playoffs is
Play
better.
NBA playoffs, different
Basketball
sport.
is good in the tournament.
No, college
No,
basketball
it's
is good
good.
all year round, Bill. You
No, yeah,
just
for
don't watch
like
it.
big games. For
No,
big games.
college basketball is really good when you get to
any games. They
conference
fucking
play.
did. They
Yeah,
try
the big
hard.
games, Hoff. Not for
No,
like
conference play
fucking-
starts in a month,
not
Bill.
for
That's
like
not.
in January.
versus
Yeah, so it's
fucking
January.
Duke
Bill, yeah,
versus
yeah, 40-point
Columbia
spreads,
University.
obviously, but at least the players try in college basketball. All right, so that's it for NBA. Short slate on the NBA today. Let's go to the NHL. Let's move over
I
here.
got T-Rock's bets.
NHL. I have 2 bets I love today. As I said, 5-1 on my last 6 plus 13 units. 2-0 last night. D-Rock is fucking probably up 30 units in his last fucking month. We are slaying the ice. Slaying the fucking ice. Better than any company in America right now, and it can't be close. I can't imagine there's anyone even close to us. So let's do it again. I'm going to give my 2 plays. D-Rock has a couple plays on there, Zab, right? You have them?
I have him.
Okay. So how many plays does D-Rock have? Don't tell me first.
He said
Because I've been every time me and D-Rock are on the same play, it wins like 100% of the time.
he
I
said
don't
me
think it's ever
chip.
lost.
He sent me chip.
You're saying you 2 plays for tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
And they are not in the hashtag. They're not out yet. So when
They're
I
not
say
out yet.
this, I don't know what those 2 plays are. I'm going to bet. I usually get one of these 2. Here's my 2. I guarantee you D-Rock's on one of them, and that's the one you slam. I'm on Ducks plus 160. By the way, I only bet plus money, really, on hockey. So when you guys hear 5-1, those are last night. Just to give you guys an idea, I know people say 5-1 and they're taking minus 190s, minus 200s. No, last night we had Tampa minus 115 and Columbus plus 115. Before that, I had Flyers plus 130, lost Pitt plus 100. And before that, I had Blackhawks plus 160 and Toronto minus 110. So these are all like minus 115 to plus 180 that I'm 5-1 on here. I am going with 2 more plus money bangers. We're going to quack our way to victory with the Anaheim Ducks plus 160. And I'm also on the opposite side of the spectrum. First game of the night, we're hitting the Ducks as a doggy. And then last game of the night, we're hitting the Sharks against my beloved Blackhawks, so I've been betting a lot. Sharks plus 136 to end the night. So I got a Duck and and a shark. Hoff is D-Rock on either?
He's got neither of those.
All right, then we got a lot of bets coming for hockey today.
He's got Nashville -125.
Hold on, let me just see. Nashville. I want to see where they come up on my sheet. I'm not on that one, but okay.
Washington -130, 60-minute line.
I don't hate that.
That's what he sent me.
Okay,
That's
those
it.
two. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I have a light green, which on my spreadsheet is kind of semi-play for Washington. I actually am slightly on the other side of Nashville, but I'd need to see where the line goes before a puck drop. So we're on Sharks 100%, Ducks 100%, Capitals 60-minute line I think he had, and then D-Rock's on the Predators. He's been hot. I don't really have a lean on it, so hit it. So there's 4 hockey plays for you tonight.
Oh
yeah, you got another one, Zeb?
Yeah, Richard Raquel, three plus shots on FanDuel's -152. He's averaging, me and Rito Retard, him and D-Rock are all in kind of a text thread talking NHL, and we got a Google Docs we all put in for.
Did Monahan get those shots last night or 2 nights ago?
Yeah. So we hit that, and then we're on Raquel, who's playing his former team tonight. And he's averaging 18 shots and 3 assists in 4 games.
He's not averaging 18 shots. Probably has 18 shots.
Against his former team, the Ducks.
No, it has 18 shots in 4 games.
Yeah, in 4 games.
Yep. You said averaging 18 shots. So that'd be a lot.
He has 18 shots in 4 games against them. A little bit into that game, the Pens are playing Alex Nedeljkovic. I don't know. And he's allowed 12 goals in the last 3 games. So Raquel's been moved up to the top line, playing with Crosby and Malkin, and he's on the power play 1. The Pens power play is ranked 12th versus the Ducks penalty kill that's ranked 31st. So I could see him getting a point tonight, probably setting up Malkin or Crosby for a goal. So,
all right, I like it. So I just put the comment up there from. Hold on one second. What happened?
I'm gonna do it right now.
No. Don't do it. I put it up for a reason. Dwayne said you should put the free bets up on the ticker. We used to, Dwayne, and then people stopped signing up as much for 4 deep. So yeah, now we give you a lot of free bets. People are paying for a lot of this, so we make you watch the whole fucking show if you want the bets. You guys got a piece of paper and a pen? Get it out. We got fucking bills to pay over here. Yep. So those of you that are members of 4 Deep will have them all written in the hashtags plus more. And a lot of these will change, guys. Keep in mind, the show's being done at 2:00. That doesn't mean any of this is going to be the same. I don't put my bets out till 5:30, so I won't have a single bet put out to the subscribers right now. All of it goes out at 5:30, 6:00. Half the stuff we talk about on here gets eliminated because better stuff comes in or we have too much stuff going out. So keep that in mind. It's $40 for a week, guys. We're the best fucking company in town. Hockey alone, it's not even a main sport. It's like our 6th best sport. Hockey alone will pay for your fucking subscription. So get that over there.
Yeah, we literally have people in our Discord like right now that are starting like that $10,000 to $10,000 challenge just doing hockey right now.
Yeah, we're killing it. It's every sport, dude. It's every sport. There's no sport we don't dominate. It's every fucking sport. So let's go over to. We just did hockey. We just did NBA. Blowing through it. Not much on tonight. Let's go over to college football. I don't like this game tonight. I'm not going to lie to you.
Today's Thursday.
Unless there's a Jersey game that I'm not seeing on here. Let me check.
I don't think there is.
Sometimes I miss if they have a Jersey team because it's not on FanDuel, but I don't think there was when I was looking at it. Yesterday, so I'm going to dig into this for the subs, okay? Because I've found an angle here on these things. Yesterday, I told you guys, I put out how many college football bets yesterday? Like 7 on that 1 game, right? Yeah, it was like I told everyone and at everyone, I said, listen, we got a lot of stuff going on tonight and a lot of sports. We had Stewart touchdown, Cooley touchdown. Stewart, Huff, and Cooley 50+. Rushing. So we had a lot of Huff touchdown. Had a bunch of shit. So I said, if you guys want, the best way to play this, just bet rushing touchdown each quarter plus 350 and do it for 3 units. So we won 11 units on that one bet for there to be a rushing touchdown in each quarter. That was the most ridiculous line I've ever seen. The game went under Zab by 15 points, and we still hit it. Right? Like there was fumbles in the red zone. There was fucking all kinds of shit that was going on. We still hit it. So those are the props on days like today. Now they take a lot more research and they take a little bit more digging. So I'm not there yet with this Charlotte game. But those are those kind of game specials that they have on FanDuel that I've been having a lot of success with. And if we could bang a plus 400 once a week during it, that's good. It pays for the whole week, right? To Monday through Thursday. So those things have great value. Bill does them sometimes too on the other side. So I do a lot of the rushing touchdowns. Bill does a lot of the passing touchdowns, right? Bill does the passing touchdown, for each, right, Bill? Isn't that the thing you were doing?
What's that?
I'm sorry to interrupt
College.
you. The college, the passing touchdown each quarter,
Yeah.
right? So Bill usually does the passing touchdown. I find the rushing touchdown ones, and they've been working out very well.
And Matty Ice, guys, if you're not paying attention to Matty Ice, he's been killing college props too. So
I haven't been. I know he's been winning because I keep seeing his name.
Yeah, he's been killing. So
Yeah, he does. He does
I
great.
move him up. I move him up. I move him up the list. All right, just jumped him. Let me see. Yeah, Matty's great with this shit. And then we got college baseball starting soon. You guys know Matty Ice, the king of college baseball. Yeah, he has been killing them. Wow. So college baseball starting back up. There ain't another fucking site in America that's going to be giving you college baseball bets. None.
No, 0%.
None. We're going all in this year. All the way to fucking in college baseball. I can't wait. Can't wait. Fucking ecstatic. Charlotte game. I mean, listen, if you want to fucking bet it, bet it. You got an NFL game tonight. I lean Tulane, but I'm not laying 14.5 points on a fuck. So I'm not going to bet this side. I'm just not. Total, probably lean over, but again, this is just going to be props. This is not going to be anything that we're going at. Obviously, fucking Maki Hughes is probably going to get in the box. He's minus 400. But I'm going to do these kind of game special props on this one. So I'll get back to you on the college football for the subscribers. Don't want to just give you something just to give you something right now. Let's move over to the NFL, where we do have a lot of really good plays for the game tonight. We already talked about the Jets. Zab, run us through what you think from a kind of high-level injury perspective, what we're looking at here.
a couple injuries. We'll start on the Houston side. We all know Nico and Diggs are both out, but they're also going to be without offensive lineman Jarrett Patterson. Damian Pierce, the backup running back, is out. Aziz Al-Shair, their linebacker, who's probably their best linebacker, is out. Henry Tuatu is back from a concussion, though. And safety Jimmy Ward is also out. For the Jets, Tony Adams and Ashton Davis, both their safeties are out. Defensive tackle Leku Fatu is out. Alan Lazard, C.J. Mosley, and Vera Tucker, their offensive linemen, all out. The C.J. Mosley one in the middle linebacker, that's a little bit a bigger one. They were having a hard time stopping the run when he was out earlier in the season. So Houston's going to have a little bit more of an advantage on the run game. They are getting Hassan Reddick back. He played last week, looked good. He's only going to see an increase in snaps heading into this matchup. So, but Mosley's a good linebacker. He's probably their most productive linebacker from an IDP standpoint. So they're going to be hurting on the middle inside linebacker. But yeah, so Devontae Adams has scored 7 touchdowns on Thursday Night Football. He would probably be my favorite touchdown on the Jets side of the ball, and then Mixon on the Houston side. But I think it's a Devontae Adams game. He hasn't scored yet. He's going to get in the box. Historically, Adams and Rodgers have killed on Thursday Night Football, so I'm going to go to Adams.
I mean, listen, I bet Adams to score a bill the first 2 weeks.
I'm staying away from that.
I can't stop now.
He ain't throwing it to him in the end zone. No. I mean, I think everybody scores who we don't have tonight. I think it's all Aaron Rodgers throwing it to weird guys like he did last week. It's like just
Conklin. He's doing a touchdown to Conklin the last 2 weeks.
I think Garrett Wilson has a big day again, like his receptions and his yards. But I think he throws touchdowns to weird guys, like Hoffman was just saying.
Mike Williams.
Devontae Adams is living in his house, and he's not even throwing it to him in the end zone. I don't think he gets him. Braylon Allen being plus 450 for a touchdown is absolutely insane because he gets the goal line work. This game is so weird tonight. It's insane.
Yeah, I do agree that the game's weird. I think the easiest bet on the board, I just don't see a way. Let me just put it in again and make sure this hasn't moved since I put it in before.
I like under Mike Williams 17.5. I don't think he throws to him at all.
I wouldn't be surprised if it goes off.
So my only thing is with Lazard being out, he's probably going to see a smaller uptick, right?
Yeah.
We had 1 for 15 last week with him out.
That's why we do it week by week. Last week done me much.
Well, you guys just said yes.
What? No, whatever happens last week on Thursday night goes the opposite. Like, that's literally because everyone just looks at last week. So that's why we get fucked. on these fucking Thursday night games because everyone just looks at last week and goes, that's what's going to happen this week. And the exact opposite happens every time because you have a short week to prepare. I remember I gave the conspiracy
That's
theory.
why I don't think any of the big guys score tonight.
I could see that happening. Yeah, I wouldn't be being. But what you said is contradictory in some way because you said you don't think the big guys score and everything, but you're going to go. Fade.
You were wrong. You were wrong last week.
You're going to fade some. We're not attacking each other personally here, Bill.
No, I'm not attacking you, but you said
I'm telling you that it's contradictory because what happens is when you say the big guys aren't going to do it, then you can't fade the little guys. You can't.
I know, but then you said Wan'Dale Robinson was going to happen because it happened 2 times in a row and he nailed it. So.
Well, he didn't. He only had 4 catches. You needed 5.
You won the bet.
He needed 5 catches, didn't he?
He got 5.
Wasn't it under 5?
He went, no, 5? It's 4.5 and under the yards. He won. We won plus 500.
Yeah, Bill won.
All right. Thought that hit its course at that point.
Nope.
You're welcome. By the way, that was my bet that you're rubbing in my face.
Never your bet.
Yes, it was. I was the one who created it.
Never put that out.
I'm literally the one that created it for you on the air. When I said, yes, I literally am. The reverse correlation of Wan'Dale Robinson I created on the air. I will get there. I will get the clip for you.
All right, well, then find where did you put?
I'm gonna go get. You already put it out. I'm not gonna put it out. I'm gonna get the clip for you. I know you're going to rant for an hour now. So here's the best. Here's the best bet. Here's the best bet here. Dalton Schultz, Zab, 25 plus receiving. Right? How does that not pop? Right now, that's minus 300.
This game.
Everyone's going to be on Tank Dell. That's where everyone's going to be Tank Dell.
So I like Dalton Schultz also 25 plus, but I just saw 44 people on Twitter posting it, so that's another reason. So Garrett. So let me just say Garrett Wilson and Dalton Schultz. I had just written it down here, and when I was looking up, 40 million people on Twitter have this as a parlay.
Okay, but Tank Dell is the piece that's the dangerous piece. 100% of people are going to be 100% all in Tank Dell alted up. If someone's going to fuck the world today, it's going to be Tank Dell. Not everyone fucks the world on Thursday.
No, I know, but I'm just saying that I saw a lot of people have Dalton Schultz 25, Garrett Wilson 4+ touchdown.
I mean, listen, that's a pretty safe play, right? I mean, what I'm going to do is probably Dalton Schultz 25 plus. Wilson 40 plus, Dalton Schultz 25 plus, Adams 40 plus. I think both Adams and Wilson should get on. How do the Jets win if they don't?
Yeah.
Right? Like, how are we going to say the Jets are going to win and these guys don't? It's impossible, right? So we have an under 43, right? A total of 43. The Jets haven't scored 25 points in 17 years. So how are the Jets going to win if we know they're not going to shut out Houston because their defense sucks because they lost Robert Saleh and they took their defensive coordinator and made him a coach. So, I don't understand how all these things can happen. The line screams Jets.
Well, how does Mixon get
Hold on. That's where I'm going next. The line screams Jets win, but the prop for Mixon's 90. And he's the favorite. So, how does Mixon rush for 90 and the Jets lose? I don't – it's so crazy, this game.
That's why I said this game is fucked up.
I think this game is just a fucking straight up – they need the Jets to get right for the media type game, and it's factioned out, and Adams goes for 80, Wilson goes for 100. The Jets have fucked everyone every week pretty much. I think this is just
sitting here in 7 hours, and the Jets are going to.
This is just a jet right game, right? This is a Vegas jet right game. So
the Jets are going to score 13 points tonight.
Listen, I'll tell you this. So why don't we do this? Who are you not going near tonight? I will raise my hand first. I am going nowhere near Tank Dell. I think if there's a fucking bomb that's going to drop to blow this shit up, Tank Dell scares me.
The only thing I really want to bet is Joe Mixon to score a touchdown. That's all I want to bet.
But how are the Jets going to win? The Jets got to win this game 20-10. You're
going
to get one touchdown out of fucking the Texans. If the Texans,
and the books get killed off.
Vegas is telling you that if the Jets lose, Vegas has to shut a casino down. That's how much money is on the Texans tonight. It's Thursday night. It's always fixed. They're literally going to have to shut a casino down tonight. Every fucking person on ESPN just came on and said, slam the Texans.
Yep.
And the line's still moving. They're not even offsetting it. So if we assume that Vegas knows something here, I mean, I'm scared to even bet Mixon. The Jets have to win this game 12-3. We can't bet field goal props because Jets can't hit a fucking field goal.
They got a new kicker.
They got a new kicker, man.
It doesn't matter. You can't hit. They got a guy who was on the free agent wire. I'm sure he's great. Who did they pick up?
Oh man, this game sucks.
Who did they pick up? I didn't even see. Who did the Jets pick up?
I don't know off the top of my head. No, I know. What's his name went to the IR. So
yeah, I mean, do you know what you do have? You know what I like? I like Kaimi Fairbaum. That's who I like. I like Kaimi tonight because Kaimi Fairbaum has been a machine, right? Yeah. And if the Jets are going to win, it's not like Houston's not going to move the ball. So if they're fixing this game for the Jets, there's got to at least be field goals on the Houston side. So I'm going to go with Kaimi Fairbaum over 1.5 field goals. I actually love that play now that you're talking about it.
Where's the money at for the over-under, Tommy?
Hold on one second. Let me pull it up. I don't know, Bill. What'd you get on McAfee?
You didn't say that one.
I didn't say that one. Hold on, right here. Hold on, I got it right here. This is another one. 79% on the over, and it's dropped from 45 to 42.5. 79% of the public is on the over, and it's gone down 2.5. What is going on with this game?
What's it at now? I don't have
42.5.
42. Yeah, I mean 2017 game maybe.
Vegas is going right into the eye of the storm in this game. If the Texans win and this game goes over, Vegas is slaughtered.
Yeah,
they get slaughtered.
I'm gonna bet Jets money line under.
I'm gonna tell you what the bet of the night is. Bet of the night is the 14-point teaser. That's the bet of the night. 14-point same game teaser. Jets plus 11.5. Texans plus 16.5. Over 28.5. Under 56.5. When the number's fucked, just bet on Vegas. Right? Like, do you see either of these teams winning by double digits? No. And do you see this game going to 60? No. But do you see it being under 25? No. Right? Like, it's right there. The numbers. That's it. That's your best play today. 14-point teaser each way.
CJ Stroud over 8.5 rushing yards. And CJ Stroud over 2.5 rushing attempts. Those are the two bets I like the most in this game.
They didn't even put out fucking Aaron Rodgers.
2.5 rushing attempts and 8.5 yards.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
Halftime draw. You think we got it? We got it last week. So who's your weird player, guys? Everyone give me a weird player.
Braylon Allen touchdown also.
I like that. Braylon Allen touchdown. Conklin I like.
Rodgers seems to have a little connection with the Conkster in the red zone.
Well, and it's also that Lazard spot. Conklin is the one who takes that over kind of over the middle up the seam.
Do I have a no sweat bet for this? I want to do Conklin.
Everyone does. I like Conklin touchdown. I like Conklin touchdown.
John Menchie. I talked about it in checks. Everybody's asking about who's going to be that Houston wide receiver 2. I think it's going to be Menchie. After the Diggs injury, he ran 20. He had 20 snaps, 9 routes, and 4 targets. So I'm going to get a Menchie. I think he's going to be the one that kind of turns out to be that wide receiver 2 there. His line's on like 20.5 yards. He can get that in 2 catches. So
I think if you go Braylon Allen plus 420, Conklin plus 480, and Mike Williams plus 550, there's no chance one of them doesn't score. There's no chance. I agree with Bill. I think fucking when Aaron Rodgers gets down in the red zone, he starts short-circuiting. He's late on every play call, and he just throws it to whoever's open. You see Gibson score. You see Conklin score. You see backup tight end score. One of those 3 is getting in the box, if not more. Conklin, Braylon Allen, and Mike Williams. One of those 3 are getting in. I'm probably going to do all 3 of those for first touchdown just to send the fucking – Twitter's going to go into a fucking riot if you have Tank Dell, Schultz, Garrett, Adams, and Brees. Those 5 people that everyone's been mixing. And it's like Mike Williams or Tyler Conklin to score first touchdown. So I'm going all 3.
Cade Stover, backup tight end for Houston.
Yeah, something like that. That's what's going to happen. Robert Woods goes in and fucking appears from nowhere. So that's pretty much it for the game tonight. Rushing-wise, what do you guys think on the rushing side? Give me a projection for Mixon and Brees Hall. What do you guys think? 65 and 82 are their props. I love
Mixon's gone over 100 like the last 3 out of the last 4 games.
Yep, Jets have had a problem stopping the run all for 2 years now.
Yeah. I think he's got to go over 100. But if he goes over 100, how did they lose the game?
That's what I'm saying. It contradicts the fucking conspiracy.
I'm not going anywhere near it.
I think he gets around 80.
I mean,
Bob is 81.
So, yeah, I think he finishes right around that 80 number, like 79 to 80.
So bad against the run.
They can't win the game with Mixon going $120.
Like Hoffman says, maybe they don't win.
Dude, there's no way that line movement is letting the Jets not win. No way. I do like the CJ Stroud. I do like Conklin. Rushing wise, I like Breece Hall maybe longest rush more than I like his volume. I don't even see it on here.
What's Rodgers' longest pass? He's throwing it up. He's done it like the last 3 weeks.
Longest reception. Hold on, passing props. Why do I not see it? Why did they take all this shit off? It's not on there.
We'll find it. Hold on.
Might be on DraftKings, not on FanDuel.
What are you looking for?
35 and a half. I like that.
Longest completion. Let me see. Let's see any of these fun bets here. Wow, this is an interesting one. Dude, Bill. You know these game specials, right? How you could tell kind of where they're on by the game specials they offer. You know what I'm talking about? This is a game special. I've never seen this in my life. So here's the Aaron Rodgers game specials, Bill. 25 passing yards.
You're looking at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers and CJ Stroud, 15 plus passing yards in each quarter.
I'm on.
How does that not happen?
All right, listen. Aaron Rodgers, 25 passing yards in each quarter is plus money, right?
He's 15.
Hold on. Bill, listen. Aaron Rodgers to record 100 passing yards each half is 155. I've never seen this prop.
I don't like that.
Hold on. I don't like any of these. I'm just setting them up for this. If you'd shut the fuck up. Aaron Rodgers to record 150 plus passing yards in the second half. When have you ever seen that?
Never.
Never. So all of a sudden, that's plus 310. That means they don't think he's going to be throwing in the second half.
So
when has that ever been on there? I've never seen something like that ever.
Aaron Rodgers and CJ Stroud record 15 passing yards in each quarter. I mean, what? How
did they don't think Rodgers is throwing in the second half?
I don't understand how that doesn't happen. 15 passing yards in a quarter?
Bill, they don't even have Aaron Rodgers.
I'm betting that.
All right, they don't even have Aaron Rodgers passing yards for the first half available. They only have 150 plus for the second half.
Tell me, how can a quarterback not get 15?
No, it can happen. He did it last game. He didn't throw for 50. It happened last game.
No, Caleb had 15 yards in like the third quarter.
Yeah, Caleb had 17 in the third quarter. He's not Aaron Rodgers.
So Aaron
Rodgers isn't Zach Wilson. So, yeah. Aaron Rodgers 50 plus each quarter plus 1,000. Aaron Rodgers, CJ Stroud to combine for 300 plus passing yards in the first half.
The whole game doesn't make sense.
Nothing does. But I'll tell you what.
The second best defense in football.
The thing that you are not paying attention to is Aaron Rodgers to record 150 plus passing yards in the second half is the first time in 2 years on any game played any day ever that FanDuel has offered that bet.
Because they think
which means it's gonna lose. Which means Aaron Rodgers is definitely not throwing for 150 in the second half, which leads me to believe even stronger that Aaron Rodgers won't need to be throwing in the second half because they think the Jets are going to win. So I'm going. That's how you fucking wiggle through FanDuel because they remove all the shit that's going to win and leave all the shit that's going to lose.
You think Aaron Rodgers throws 2 touchdown passes tonight?
What's up?
You think he throws 2 touchdown passes
tonight? I honestly think he throws 2 in the first half. I do.
I really do. 1786 same game parlay. Yeah, Rodgers 2 passing touchdowns.
I think you want to load up on first half, first drive Jets because they know something. They know something. But anyway, anything else here, boys, on this game?
Adams and Garrett Wilson to record 10 receiving yards in each quarter, plus 10,000.
Where's the other one? I see these and I love them. I love these.
I don't give a fuck.
Let me see.
Fuck this game.
I mean, Hoffman's been miserable the whole show. Like, just handed.
This game sucks.
What's going on?
I want college basketball to start with this fucking.
I mean, dude, like when you see something like this, Devontae Adams 25 receiving yards in each half, plus 220. It's like, that's so easy, right? Like you look at that like, well, how does that not happen? Tank Dell to record a reception in each quarter is plus 300. Garrett Wilson to record 5 receiving yards in each quarter. That I'm betting. I'm betting that and Adams. So I'm doing Garrett Wilson 5 receiving yards in each quarter and Devontae Adams 5 receiving yards in each quarter. I'm going to bet each of those because one of them should hit, and they're plus 410 and plus 340. Schultz 25 in each half is plus 450. I'm just gonna play this shit. Okay. I'm just gonna play this shit. And
Tommy's gonna play the whole game.
I'm just account dumping on the Jets. Yeah. I'm gonna have a bunch on Conklin, and then I'm just playing all this weird, wacky shit. Fuck it. That's the way to do it. All right. Anything else?
No.
Any other sports we need to cover tonight? WNBA's over. Baseball's over. RIP.
That's about it.
That's about
Tomorrow's
it.
Friday.
All right. Cool. Bill Rupp, final words.
This game's going to be a disaster.
I can't wait. I'm just going to sit here like, what's happening? Something weird. Anything you could bet plus 3,000 inverse, correlated, reverse fucking action, I will have. So get weird tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Slam the Jets and just good luck with everything else. Zab, final words.
Happy Halloween. I'll be out trick-or-treating here in a little bit.
So. I got fucking a bunch of fucking Reese's.
We ain't coming out
I don't
there.
have anyone coming. I got Reese's and Kit Kats. I'm going to fucking end up eating all these things. What I'm thinking about doing, Hoffman, is if no one comes to my door, because I live in a cul-de-sac in the woods, like people bury bodies out here, right? Like it's like a fucking acres of property that's fucking... The kids to walk up the driveway would probably die before they got to my house.
Hey, right? Where am I going?
They'd probably pass out on the way up here. Their parents would be like, we're not going up there. But I think I'm going to drive around and just flip it at kids. I think I'm going to do drive-by candying. Like, open a bag. Let's just throw full Snickers and Kit Kats.
He's going to be like a fireman out there.
I'm just going to fucking...
He's going to be out there.
You want a Kit Kat? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Hoffman, final words.
Let it breathe and let's have another great night.
Let's have another great night. For Bill Rupp, Zab, and Hoffman, I am Tommy G. We are going to slay again today. We're going to be slaying all weekend. Get on over to 4deep.com right now. Sign up, $40 for a week. Go to my bio. Get in. Let's fuck. And college basketball starting next week. Everyone in our company and every subscriber is jacked through the moon, except this piece of shit below me because he hates everything we do here because he's the worst partner in the history of the world. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go!
You're the worst.